it's kind of like a spell effect in a way.
We don't
like
necessarily know it's coming from that. We just know it's happening.
yeah, you can assume that it's coming from that because I mean, it seems like it would come from that big masty thing.
Was there not like a
can see in front of
gaseous thing happening?
you. There was, but that was a different thing.
Okay.
So to be clear, it's not a ray.
It's not a ray. No, it's
Okay.
not. I'm sorry.
You just
I
gotta
was trying,
lay that out
Dingo.
there.
I was trying.
I heard you poke at it. I was just making sure.
Don't worry. The next session, it's going to take place in a rave.
Oh god.
It's game over.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Any other questions about
rays
anything?
of light just everywhere? No damage. They don't do any damage, but they are rays of light.
I got a permanent 2x buff while I'm discoing.
Yeah, it's the opening of episode 4 of Star Wars. You're in there with the rebels, and you just get blasted by stormtroopers. And then you 1v1 Darth Vader.
Oh dear. I'd probably beat him.
Probably, honestly.
Oh, the bitch has nothing on you.
No, I'd get my ass kicked. He would just lift me, and my constitution's so low, he'd probably one-shot me. Low-key.
Okay.
And he's
Anything
been
else?
cutting through droids for like, or I mean, he could cut through a droid no problem, you know?
That is true.
What am I to him?
That's
right,
the
carry
end
on.
for Gengu. After the campaign's over, Gengu uses like a wish spell to go to a different universe.
Fight Darth Vader.
Yeah. What are these credits? All right. Anything else from anybody?
Nothing.
Are we all good?
I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm good.
Good.
Night. All right.
Remind
Cool.
me of initiative order, real quick.
Cool. So it's Ojutai with 15, Gengu with a 12, Rango with 11, Sersha with 2. And then I have everybody else kind of in there. But for you guys, so we're starting off with Ojutai right off the get-go. And then I believe it goes straight from Ojutai to Gengu. Or no, it might be Durnan after the Ojutai. I think Durnan went, we fell to Ojutai, was what happened.
This lich's name is Talmet Var, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Back.
Alrighty.
So Ojutai, we can start with you, if you'd like.
We have a single.
Alright.
Same one.
Are there any more of these enemies that are right in front of us?
Yeah, so
Right.
there's this guy right here in front of Durnan. And then let me see if I can figure out your line of sight. I think it's Control O or Alt O. Alt L. I don't remember. You might be able to see a couple more over here. Can't tell from your line of sight. But other than that,
Yeah,
you can't see anything
I can
else.
see these guys over here.
So yeah, other than those, then you can't really see too much else.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run up and this way a little bit. And seeing that these guys and whatever the fuck that is are there, I'm gonna send a key point and I'm gonna shape a flowing water and try to make like a wall of ice between us and them.
All right.
Along, this area here, across this whole thing.
Cool. So you are shaping water, and how high are you making this wall?
As tall as I can make it. I mean, what's the
I believe
up
it
to the
is.
ceiling height there?
It won't go up to the ceiling, but I believe it can go. I think it can go 30 feet high. I believe is what the max range of it is.
I think the max size is 30 foot square.
Yeah. So you can get it up 30 feet, and at the top, there's still about another 30 feet of height.
Okay.
Right here at this entrance to this bigger
That's fine.
open area.
That at least gives us some cover.
And I believe, is it 5 feet? Or no, is it 30 foot square?
I will
And
check. I want to say it can be as. If it's that dimensions, it'll be like a foot thick. there's so many damn things. Shape of flowing river. 30 feet on a side, within 120 feet. At 30-foot square. It doesn't have a thickness.
Okay. So I'll draw you a shape then. And then which way would you like the square to go? Towards the creature or back towards you guys?
If I can get the creature inside of it some too, I'll do that.
Do it. It's a little bit janky, but
Close enough.
it's close enough.
That'll do.
All right. Cool. That is your turn?
That'll be my turn.
All right. We move on to Gangu.
Alrighty. I'm gonna climb up on this ledge that I'm already on. Technically, turn around.
Yep.
Use a bonus action to start raging,
Okay.
and then I am going to jump on Harpy's shoulders, jump off of it, and then smack down on this guy right here.
Go for it.
Nice.
Ready. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
All right, we're smacking again. I was too ambitious with that first swing. Now that my feet are planted on the ground, this one will be good. Nat 20, told you.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
That will make contact.
Nice.
I just picture like Harpy like taking a knee and like
Yeah.
planting, like putting his hands on this and just,
Team T-bows.
just step over it like a stone. It's
All right, we've got 39 damage.
39 damage. All right.
rained.
Cool. You see it takes this damage. It does not look bloodied yet, but it looks pretty severely hurt.
That's crazy. I believe that will be it.
All right.
I rolled a 1 on one of those hit dice. Oh my god. Good.
We move on to Bastion. Bastion is going to kind of get up in this, like, squeeze right in here, in between everybody. And he's going to take his flail, and he's going to swing down on this fella. And that's going to be a hit. That is 8 plus 4. He does 6 damage. He's going to do it again. That's another hit. That's 11 damage. So it's 17 damage total. So he takes his flail, and he swings around a couple times over your guys' head, almost hitting you guys. And he's able to avoid hitting you guys, hits this thing, and that thing is now bloodied. We move on to Simmons. Simmons, over here in the back, is all kinds of messed up. He has the same warp effect as Ojutai, so he's got the eyes of stalk, but he is also feeble-minded, if you guys remember, so he's just like drooling out of his mouth right now. He can still... No, that's up here.
Okay.
He can still kind of figure out who friend and foe is. So he's, even though he's basically brain dead at this point, he's still gonna try to defend his friends and attack this thing right up in front of your all's face here.
That's on loyalty.
So you see he has his rapier out. He's gonna make 2 pokes at this thing with it. It's a nat 20 for the first one.
All right.
Nice.
And the second one is a hit. So we'll roll damage. D8 4. And then another. Okay. So that is 15, 15. Okay. Cool. And then this thing needs to make a con save. It saves. But it still takes half. Okay. All right. You see this thing on its last leg. It is practically dead. But it still stands. This amalgamation of people just all hammering this one thing. All right. After that, we go to Harpy. Harpy is going to run around, flank this guy. Make an attack. The first attack with advantage hits. And he kills it.
Nice.
All right. This thing right here is dead. In between all of you guys. All of you guys kind of take a second to breathe just a moment as this giant creature and other creatures are still out there. Harpy looks back at this group of people and kind of gives a nod towards Gengu, and then uses the rest of his movement to kind of run this direction. All right. That brings us to Rango.
All right. Previously, did you tell me how far it is from where I am currently to the back of this tunnel where I'm hearing the sounds from?
I think I did. I think I said it was like extremely far down. Like you couldn't get an exact measurement, but it's pretty far away. It's just echoing through kind of this chamber here.
Okay.
But it doesn't sound close.
Okay, so I want to look that way, and do I see anything? Creature-wise?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Eight.
8. You don't see any creatures, but you begin to see what appears to be way, way, way off in the distance, probably almost 3/4 of a mile down this big long cistern here. You see what appears to be a torchlight.
Okay. Okay, and then down. So there's no more people in this area. Sorry.
Yeah, in this small area that you guys are fighting, no, there's nothing else right here, close by, and the big creature is walled off by ice right now.
Okay. Let's see, distance here. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. I'll have Chuchi. Can I have Chuchi help me on that perception, actually?
Sure.
$20.
20. Chuchi kind of peers back where you were looking at, and you hear Chuchi go, "Hey Rango, I don't that torchlight, like, based on the distance of it, like I think it's actually something really big. I don't think it's a torch. I think it's something real big."
Oh yeah, makes sense how far it is. 3/4 of a mile is, that's, oh my god, that's pretty far. Okay.
Yep.
Then I'll turn to the guys and I'll cap up the darkness for now.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna turn to the guys and start making my way this way. This isn't where I was. I think I was like 10 feet off screen, so
Yeah.
I could make it like 20 feet, I think. So I'll start making my way this way, and I'll be like, fellas, there's something coming from the other end of the tunnel. Seems pretty big. And then these guys here, they're blocked off, yes?
Yep.
And I can't see this thing over top of the ice wall?
Let me make sure of its size, but I believe not. No, you cannot. You can definitely smell it.
Gross.
It smells like fecal matter.
Hmm.
Okay.
Dingo and Harpy don't have senses of smell.
Yeah, you don't smell anything.
Got yourself lucky.
I guess, can I hold my action and bonus action then?
Sure.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Cool. All right. That being the end of Rango's turn, we move on to Big Nasty Boy.
Do your worst.
Cool. All right. From the inside of this ice, you hear what sounds like metal kind of clinking together. And then you hear kind of what sounds like a whipping noise and a loud smack on the ice. All right. Okay. So you hear this clinking noise, and then you hear a loud smack, and it sounds like just metal smacking this wall of ice. And a big crack forms like down like the center of it on this wall right here. A few moments pass, and again, another loud smack on this wall of ice. The crack splinters off into more sections. One more smack, and this wall collapses. And you can see after this wall collapses, this thing's covered in chains, and it is kind of like using its mind to control some of these chains. And you see one of the chains, as soon as it finishes the smack on the wall, it kind of attaches itself around this creature, this monstrosity. All right. After doing that, it's going to look towards Ojitai, who casts this wall of ice around him. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 18.
18. You take 30 acidic damage
Oh. Oh no.
as this like giant pus ball and one of these like large bags of flesh on top of it just kind of burst open, and bile, this acidic bile, just comes flying out towards you and smacks you.
All right. Important note: was that a pass or a fail?
It was a fail.
Okay. Then I still take half damage as if I passed because of the. What was it again?
The rogue and monk feet.
Evasion.
Some shit.
Yes.
All right. Cool. That is its turn,
15
though.
damage.
Yeah, 15 damage.
Neat.
That is its turn.
Can I use my action after
Yeah, go for it.
seeing a target?
Yep.
Okay, we're unloading.
Go for it.
This won't be at advantage since I capped darkness. Where the fuck? And this is so. I know that you said that that front wall was gone. What are the gray lines?
Those are still ice. They're just different color because of the roll 20 unclicked and clicked and so it's still the same. Still just one big ice block.
Okay. I'm gonna start blasting.
All right.
Blasting.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit it.
It'll be 10 magical force, and I'm gonna push
Okay.
him. I'm gonna push him back 10 feet.
Cool. Cool. He smacks against this wall.
30 to hit for 13 magical force damage, and once again, I'm gonna use the repelling blast to push him back 10 feet.
Cool. The wall begins cracking as he just repeatedly smacks against the back of this wall.
I don't know if that's good or bad for us, really. Should
You
I
can
s-
see now, as these blasts are hitting it, that pus just begins draining all around, like out of it into the water. And like, along with the pus, you can see this like really disgusting looking blood. It just looks almost black.
Ooh.
It starts seeping out of it.
Gross.
Beautiful image right there.
Does it appear that he's taking any additional bludgeoning damage by getting rammed into this ice wall?
Some, but like not a significant amount. Like a little bit, but not a lot.
Okay. 23 to hit for 13 magical force.
All right.
A little shimmer of the wrist. Seven to hit for 8 magical force. 28 to 10 magical force. And finally, a natural 20
Oh.
for 16 magical force.
All right. This thing's looking extremely bloodied now. Extremely bloodied. Does that finish your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's gonna use a legendary action. It's taken a lot of damage and a lot of pus and biles kind of pouring out of this thing. Gangu, it begins spraying bile at you. I need you to make a dex save.
Not good. Let me check one thing. Okay, dex save. And I can see this, right?
Yep.
All right, so I have advantage on it. 14.
All right. You do fail, and you take 35 acidic damage.
Fantastic.
Cool. So that was your held action. We then move on to all right. Artis over here, I believe, has exhaustion, and he still needs to make a save on that original effect. It is a con save. That's 20. I don't know if that is good or not. Let me double check. Cool. He does save. So he's still exhausted, but he no longer needs to continue making saves. Also, Artis has the warped effect of, I believe he has really long leg. Oh no, he is the one that's deafened. His ears fell off. That's right. Cool.
Oh yeah. I
So
remember
Artis kind of becomes unexhausted and runs up towards Rango, and then gets in your face, Rango, after you do all these blasts, and just kind of looks at you with this like very like scared and shocked look on his face, and he just begins pointing to his ears, and like you can see that like it's kind of like this necrotic like patch on the side of his head, and you don't see any ears lobes anymore, and he just is like, you know, like making hand motions, and like he begins like trying to talk to you, and it's like really overly loud, and he's just like, I can't hear anything. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine. It's fine. Shh, shh, it's fine. You're good. You're good.
I can't hear you.
No.
Cool. So he's just freaking the fuck out right now. He realizes that you're not like, he just can't converse with you. So he's gonna use all of his movement to just kind of get over here behind everybody.
Is he the one that was using like the what were his weapons?
He had the dagger
Okay.
and the light crossbow. He was the one that outside he like teleported up onto a roof.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be his turn. Saoirse, we fall to you.
All right. So, question: what would it take to move through the nice collection of bodies that are in front of me?
I would count that as difficult terrain to move through all that.
Okay, that is fair, especially with my big boyness.
So if you want to move through that, I'll say that you can, but I'll need you to make, if you're gonna move through it, it'll probably like half your speed.
Okay. All right. So with half my speed. So what? 25 is there, so I'll only make it like right on the other side of him.
What a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, same result, right? Almost.
Yeah, but this is
How high was the wall again?
right. You said it was
Fuck it, dude.
What, the wall of ice?
no,
the,
the lip down into the sewer.
Oh, it was like a 2-foot drop, but you could just
Okay.
go straight down it.
Okay, and
There's-
climbing
you
back
climb
out
up
of
it.
it would take 2 feet of movement.
I'll say like it's not that high. You could climb out of it if you needed to. Like
Okay.
it wouldn't really hamper you too bad. Here now, if you got into here, it's a lot deeper. It'd be a different
Right.
story.
Okay. All right, let me see. So if I jump down here, that's 14, 20. Okay, so I'll do that. So I'll jump down, move around, and crawl out and get to about here. Oh wait, crap. That is, Gingu is there. So I'll stay a little closer to him.
Okay.
And passing passing off an item, could I use a bonus action to do that?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to pass into?
I'm going to offer a potion of greater healing to the gang and the goo.
This
will
big group
accept.
right back here. Oh, the Gengu. Oh,
Yeah.
The gain and the goo.
I was about to say, I mean, they are kind of covered in like acid and guts and shit over here. Okay, cool. All right.
So yeah, I was kind of, as I'm climbing out, son of a bitch, gotcha, huh? And I'm gonna just extend my arm and have a potion of greater healing for Gengu to snag.
It's nothing. Carry on.
And I'm carrying on, and I'm
You have to
going
use an action to drink it.
I believe it is like a bonus action to drink healing
Okay.
potions.
And I will ring Homeboy's bell. I'll cast a See, Toll the Dead. Ooh, 60 feet. That actually is kind of tight, huh? Oh, sadness. I am just out of range. Oh no. Okay, that's fine.
What about your spirit hammer? Do you have that going?
I can't remember if I had spiritual weapon up or not, actually.
Oh,
I think its
I
range of movement is 60 feet anyway.
Hmm.
I
Wouldn't be
also
able to
don't
send it
remember.
over there. Okay. No worries here. I will, okay. Then I'll send a, guiding bolt at first level.
All right,
At the pus boy.
go for it.
At 1. For an 11 to hit.
All right. Cool. So what happens with this guiding bolt is it hits the ice wall on this right side here,
Uh-huh.
and it just kind of breaks it away.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So on this right side, I'll redraw some of the other parts here. So we still have this, but that whole right side's gone. Front's gone.
Shit.
I think only me and Ojitai currently know how unfortunate that is.
Yep, and I've made a funnel.
Hey, funnel's not bad necessarily.
Cool.
It is when you're at the end of it.
Does that complete your turn?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Cool. This thing's going to use a legendary action to spurt some more bile. It's basically just oozes all over the place. So it sees the bolt come fly out from you, and it's going to squirt bile at both you and Harpy at the same time.
At the same damn time.
At the same time.
Bile brothers, dude.
There's
So
no
I
like
need
AoE
you-
effect for us being
It's-
close to him.
Nope. It is target creatures.
Okay.
And so I need you to make a deck save. Harpy did not save on his.
I didn't
You
either. I got a
did not
6.
save on yours. You both will take 29 acidic damage.
Ouch.
Big ouch. Okay.
All right. Cool. That finishes your turn. These fellows over here were kind of holding their action to see what happened. So now that this wall's broken, they're going to make some moves. And they have that. Okay, that's their movement speed. Cool. Cool. So you see this big group of guys just kind of basically move right here in the center here. So as they're wading through this pile of goopy sewage water, these fellows in the back here that are in this deeper portion, it's coming up to almost their chest level at this height right here.
Okay.
This guy is about the same where you guys are. It's a little bit more elevated. It's only up to about his shins.
What do these guys look like?
So these guys in the front here, they are kind of skeletal in look, but they have glowing blue eyes, and they still have like hair on their skeleton and a little bit of like dead skin kind of covering their bones. This guy in the back is the exact same look of this guy that you guys had just killed at the beginning of this turn. And he kind of has a there's like no nose almost and really long ears, almost looks like it was an elf at one point. And just these really like sharp teeth and like elongated like mouth where like when it opens it just kind of stretches really low. And I believe that will be their turn. Yeah, actually, you know what, we'll have these two in the back here they're gonna use their bows and they're gonna shoot at Ojutai, as it's the first time they see. So both of them are
Alrighty.
gonna be making ranged attacks. The first one is a 22 to hit.
Is that a disadvantage? This is my cloak.
19 to hit.
19 still hits.
All right. That is 5 piercing damage.
Do it.
Yeah. And I don't even have to roll for that because deflect missiles is 13 plus a d10. So I catch that and stop that damage.
Okay.
And I'll spend a key point and I'll throw it back at him.
All right. Cool.
Damn,
So
son.
do you make a ranged attack with that?
I do have to make a ranged attack, but it's plus 8.
Okay.
So that's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
That's pretty decent.
And 6 damage at him.
Cool. So you see that this is gonna be great. So you see launches an arrow at Ojutai and he kind of like midair like catches this thing and then like kind of kicks it up and then like judo kicks it back at this guy and it comes flying and hits him right in the chest. And this thing kind of looks down at it and then looks back up at you and then pulls the arrow out and then re-racks it and shoots it back at you. So at disadvantage, and this one's a 7. So it launches and then like the blood on it just kind of scuffs the flight of it. And so like as soon as it comes out, it just kind of like is like going all over the place and just right at your feet. It just kind of skids across the stone.
Yeah, that's some Middle Earth orc energy right there.
Yeah. The other one with the bow is going to attack, and that is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Second attack, 16.
Nope.
Cool. Both these arrows just go flying off in the distance.
Damn,
All
damn.
right. Cool.
He was
We had
intimidated by the judo
Saoirse's
kick.
turn. Cormet, his gun broke last time. I do remember that.
Oh.
So, let me refresh myself on how he needs to repair this thing. If Cormet's made DC 12. Okay, cool. So Cormet's gonna spend his action trying to repair his weapon of his, and he repairs it. So you can see he's over there like, don't worry, I will be back in the fight very soon. And he's just getting it all put back together. All right. We go back up to the very top of the order now, and that brings us to Durnan.
Corbett's been hanging out with the Germans a bit too much.
All right. So Durnan kind of sees all of his boys hurt here. He is going to squeeze past everybody. He's kind of in the front here. He is going to run into the back of Saoirse as he's running out. And he's going to try to squeeze around Saoirse. We'll limit some of his movement. Let me double check on his movement. It is 30. So I'll say that takes about 5
Oh, it's
feet.
sucking in my gut so much, sorry.
Cool. He runs right up to here. And you can see he just kind of drops his sword on the ground next to him. And he reaches like underneath his like cape and he pulls out this crossbow, but it has 2 bolts in it instead of 1.
Oh, very nice.
And he points it at the big nasty bag of acidic gooiness.
Fucking double barrel.
And he's going to fire away. 16 points of damage land in this thing. You can see both arrows pierce into this thing, and it literally begins like popping. Like all those like bags of gassy goo just begin popping everywhere, and goo's just covering the area that it's around. It looks extremely messed up. It's going to use a legendary action to retaliate. And because all this shit's going off, all this goo is just popping everywhere, it is going to squirt bile at Ojutai, Harpy, Durnan. And make sure. Saoirse, Harpy, and then Bastion are all gonna get bile squirted on them.
Ooh, wee.
So
Okay.
everybody make a dex save.
Oh my god.
26?
Ojitai.
Dex is what I do, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, Saoirse and Gangu, what did you guys get?
I actually got a 17.
17.
You didn't say I was in it, but I'll roll.
Oh, did I not?
No, I
you
was
said
wondering.
Harpy.
You called everyone around me, but me. Was it Dex advantage? Let's see. 14. Same thing as last time.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. If you did not save, then you take 36 points of damage, of acidic damage. Ojitai, you take 1/4 of that, I believe, because of your. Or do you just not take any?
It just, yeah, stops it.
Cool. All
If
right.
you save it.
What was the DC?
It is 20.
Oh my god. You said 36?
Yep.
Just a subtle little sidestep from Ojitai on that one.
Yeah. Ojitai watches it in slow motion. He like matrix dodges it. He just right out of the way.
I am not in good shape.
You can see Harpy and Gangu both are this acidic is just corroding away at their metal plating. Both of them aren't looking too hot. I believe I need to do Bastion needs to fast before I forget. Oh, he's felt horribly bad. He's going to take that damage in full. All right. Very good. That is Durnan's turn. We move to Ojitai.
Right. Seeing these guys approaching up, all on the ruler. I'm gonna hop down here right in front of this guy, and I'm gonna make all of them do a bunch of dex saves. I'm gonna breath weapon at them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a 15-foot cone, so measuring it, it should hit all of the minions here.
Cool. So your breath weapon, the big guy and all the minions?
No, it won't
Just the
reach
minion?
the big guy, but
Okay,
it
so
should
just
reach all the minions.
all the minion boys, the miniones.
So each of them makes a dex save.
All right. Cool. What is the DC?
Just 13.
Just a 13. All right. So the guy right in front fails, and this guy off in the side here succeeds. This guy fails, this guy fails, and this guy fails.
Sweet. Alright, then they take. Oh, why wasn't that another 7? 15 for all of them that failed, and the one that didn't took 7.
All right.
And I'm gonna second attack, do it again.
Okay. So they'll all make saves again. That's a fail for him. That's a success. That's a success. Big fail. And another fail. All right. This guy in the very back fails. This guy fails again right here. This guy fails again here. These two right here are all good.
Okay. Then they take. About the same. 14 damage for the ones that failed, and 7 for the one that succeeded.
All right. Oh, goodness. 14 damage. 14 damage. And then it was... Okay. These two directly in front of you, him and him, they look extremely bloodied after those. All the other ones are hurt but not bloodied.
Okay. And I am going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same as my last turn of use Shape of Flowing Water and try to encase as much of this in front of me in ice as I can.
All right.
If I have to do it further back to get the blob guy here, I'll do just the 4 minions and the blob and leave the one right in front of me.
Cool. So you're just basically wanting to recover this
just
area.
Hold that ice back up, stop them in their tracks.
Cool. I'll say that you basically increase the thickness on the back and the left side. So you basically reinforce that. So it's going to be harder for them to break through on those sides than the other two.
Okay.
And then you kind of rebuild these walls. Cool. So this guy's just all alone, bloodied, directly in front of you.
Harry us monk daddy. Goodness.
And I'm going to bonus action Second Wind, and that's into my turn.
All right. Cool. That brings us to Gengu.
Yes. As a bonus action, I'm going to drink this potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Is it 2d8 plus 2, or what is it?
2d8 plus 4, I think.
2d8 plus 4.
1 second.
Potion of greater healing, correct?
4d4 plus 4.
Okay, let me reroll that.
Yep.
4d4. Alright, so I'm going to gain 13 health. Thanks, Serge.
Mm-hmm.
And, can't really go anywhere. Does my proficiency in First Aid 1, 2, and 3 help me in any way gain any health?
You know what, dude? Go ahead and on that healing potion, you know that it's sacred knowledge that you need to pour it in wounds a little bit more than just drink it all. So I'll say that you can add like another 2d4 onto your healing.
Let's go.
With your what is the books?
First Aid 1, 2, and 3. I'll go ahead and roll for it too. I got a 17. And I heal for another 4 health. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Alright, and then my movement will get me not very far.
First 1, 2, and 3.
It's gonna get me right here.
Okay.
Didn't know you could roll on that. It's funny.
Yeah, you
And,
can add
yeah,
additional skills.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it.
That's so funny.
Alright, and that's
Gengu.
it. That's it for me.
Corpsman Gengu. All right.
I'm like a roadhog a little bit.
Yeah.
Feel myself still going there.
Cool. Bastion is going to use a dash action, and he's going to try to get up here with Gengu. So he's going to, with Ojutai. So he's going to run there. He gets all up in this guy's grill as well. He uses all his movement and then basically runs all the way around and gets up here with Ojutai. All right, that brings us to
The quick bugger.
all right, Simmons. Simmons, the drool is now pulling just on his shirt below him, and he's just looking totally out of it. He's gonna walk over back towards Artis and then begin just kind of like feeling the sides of his head where his ears are gone. And Artis just begins screaming because it's just a big mess for them both. They're
having
down.
a rough time, guys.
They're having a really rough time.
The idiot's just patting the fucking guy's head who's losing his mind.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
Cool. You see Simmons look beyond him though, and He has really, really good eyesight. He's like a ranger, and so he looks way off in the distance, back behind Artis, and you can see he just is staring at something off in the distance, and then he looks really focused on it for a second, and then he goes back and begins patting the sides of Artis's head, and that's gonna be his turn. That brings us to Rango. Rango, you watch all this go down.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to... Oh, shit. I think that I'm going to backpedal to where I was prior, so that would be like 10 feet off screen here.
Yep.
And...
You run past Cortmut, who is just now putting the last pieces of his gun back together. I'll be back, don't worry.
And I'm trying to think of how to handle this action economy. I just want to can I do a perception check again on the thing?
Yeah, go for it. As what? This is a free action, bonus action.
Free action. I want to hold my action for until if the big thing cracks through again.
Yeah.
I just want to hold it until then, or if he doesn't crack through, then, yeah, that'll be all that I'm holding it for.
Okay.
Perception. And yeah, I'll have Chuchi help.
Cool. Make a perception check.
17.
17. You and Chuchi look further down towards this thing, this bright light. The noises still sound very distant, but the light seems to be getting closer rapidly. So it was like 3/4 of a mile away, and it's not half mile yet, but it's definitely, whatever that light is moving faster than something could on foot normally.
Okay, does the light appear natural, magical, or like
Way off in the distance, it looks like a flickering flame.
like a flame?
Like a flame.
Okay.
Like I said, a torch light, but just way off in the distance. But at that distance, it would be a lot larger if it was close up.
Okay. For me to yell anything out, would it cost any more action?
I'll let you, like, just a free action. Continuation of the free action.
Okay, then I'm gonna just yell back and be like, "Fellas, there's trouble coming," and then that'll be it for now. I'm gonna hold my action for if the ice cracks open, or I guess whatever the fuck is happening this way. If it's targetable by Eldritch Blast, then that could...
When you say that, Simmons stops patting Artis's ears and then like turns directly toward you and like towards you with like big eyes, just kind of looks at you just like
Oh, good.
and that's all he does. Artis is still screaming.
Fuck. Fucking Hammer Squad.
All right. Harpy is going to. Are you finished with your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Harpy is going to walk up behind Genku and begins tapping on the shoulder. Gengu, I'm hurt pretty bad. I'm hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, Hoppy, me too.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out this side over here. Can you let me pass?
Oh, sorry. Hoppy.
Cool.
What a nice, calm conversation.
He kind of squeezes
In the
by.
middle of a battle for life and death.
He kind of squeezes by, and he walks over this way. And he gets to this corner here, and he kind of peeks around, and then you see he kind of backs up. Gengu,
Yes, Hoppy?
They're skeletons with bows.
Hoppy, get back here.
Okay. And he uses a dash action to move back to this little section right here.
Oh gosh.
How many
Alright.
of them, Harpy?
Harpy. We'll say Harpy as a free action did a perception check to see if he could tell how many there are. He got a 7. A lot, Gengu. More than 2 at least.
More than we can handle?
You guys could handle anything.
No, Hoppy, you could too. Don't put yourself down like that.
Okay,
We got
Oh.
this.
maybe. If we try hard enough.
Well, if we don't, we're dead.
I'm okay with that.
You know, Hoppy, me too.
We're just a couple of bros that wanted to die.
Just a couple of bros.
All right.
Alright.
Fantastic conversation.
Just Warforged
Truly.
things.
Truly the pinnacle of roleplay. All right. Cool. This thing, the big boy, is gonna just start smacking the shit out of the ice in the front again. And it's gonna use its chains and attack. Okay. Cool. It deals 60 damage to the ice wall right there.
Ooh.
So it just repetitively attacks this wall of ice right here and breaks it down. Just the front one. All right. Cool. It still has its bile squirt. And so
Gross.
it is going to squirt out towards it's kind of blocking off Harpy and Gengu from the side here. So it can pretty much only target you three, Ojutai, Bastion, and Durnan, so that's who it's going to target with its bile squirt. So everybody
Dex
make
save.
It was nice knowing you, Oj.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Oh, you're more than all right.
Just kidding, dude.
Ah, damn, dude.
Can't speak
We're
too
gonna
soon.
Ojutai has evaded like what, nearly 60 damage worth of
That's
bile.
the third time he's shot at me. Yeah,
Yeah, so even more.
I'd be dead.
All
I
right.
got
It's a
hit
new
by
day.
this.
Ojutai's had some rough rolls in the past, so it's his time.
Yeah.
I'm taking them right now. I got you.
Bastion and Durnan are both bloodied from that.
Oh,
But that's that big guy's turn.
Can I interject?
Yeah, go for it.
We're blasting.
Blast away.
I see him. This might do it. Come on, Rango.
All right, I flip the coin.
Need to get this squishy fucking DPS guy out of here.
15 to hit?
15 to hit?
Yeah.
I don't think that hits. It does not hit.
Okay. 26 to hit for 7 magical force.
How would you like to finish off this big bag of
Jesus. He
acid?
was hanging on by a thread.
Just flip the gold coin and fucking the blasts are flying, dude.
All right. Cool. These blasts come flying out and hit this thing. And you just see that it kind of like grumbles and bumbles and goo just starts seeping out of every pore. And then it just kind of explodes in this big acidic blast, but not towards you guys, back towards the ice. And so this thing just blows up. And then the ice that was kind of like this like gooey shitwater ice is now just covered in this acidic goo all
Oh,
over it.
yeah.
And kind of begins melting away the ice when it does this.
Oh, wow.
It's not immediate, but you can see it kind of burning through.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's dead, but I believe you still have more stuff you can do on your action if you would like.
Yeah. So,
That's the big X we want to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big
Good
X.
at that one.
I've got 4 blasts remaining if I use my bonus action. So,
Mm-hmm.
I want to target this guy.
Okay.
So blast.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 does hit.
8 magical force.
Okay.
A little shimmer of the wrist. We're gonna target the same guy.
Remember the wrist?
22 to hit.
Yep.
11 magical force.
Okay. He's bloodied. Still alive.
Same guy. 27 to hit. For 11 magical force. And finally, the same guy. 21 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 magical force.
Magical force. All right. It's still barely standing. But it is super bloodied. Does that end your turn?
E.
Okay. It is these group of boys' turn. You can see after that last blast, it's still bloodied and still really hurt, but it begins kind of like part of it begins kind of patching up with like these holes that have kind of burnt into it with these eldritch blasts. It begins patching up with these like very necrotic looking skin patches. It's like this black gooby skin. And kind of begins patching itself up some. All right. This guy in the front here, right up against Ojutai, is going to hold out its hand and grab onto you. Make a melee attack. 22.
Is that a disadvantage?
17.
Is my armor class.
Cool. So you're good. It holds out its hand, and you can feel it literally trying to suck the life force out of you.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
work. So it is going to take its sword in its other hand and just kind of slash down on you.
Anybody seen Princess
Also
and
at
the Frog?
disadvantage, right?
Yep.
All right. 12 does not hit.
It's a disadvantage until you've gotten hit on a round, right?
Until you've taken damage,
Hmm.
which is important for the deflect missiles. Because though I got hit, I didn't take damage, so it still keeps going.
All right. You can see the rest of the crowd just begin swarming. After this thing takes its swings, the rest of the crowd just begins swarming on you guys. So we'll start with the 2 on the left here.
He's done for.
Same thing. So the one on the very far side goes after Bastion, holds out his hand and begins trying to drain life from Bastion, and does hit. Oh, I lied. It does not hit. Bastion's a beefy boy. I forgot about that. Fell. So he's going to swing his sword at Bastion, and that's going to miss. The other one's going to do the same combo here. Misses on the life drain. The sword does manage to hit, though. Bastion takes some damage from that. Alright, that's these 2 on the far side. This one right here is going to go after Ojutai. Life drain on you. 19. Oh, wait, hold on. Disadvantage. You're good. Long sword. You're also good on that. Finally, this thing with the big fucked up teeth and mouth. It is going to use its claws first. Ten does not hit. 10 does not hit again. Both its claws miss. It is going to try to bite you now. 12. Oh, actually, that was a natural 1. So tries to bite at you, and just falls prone. It was really hungry. And it goes for it and falls right in the shit
Falls
water.
prone in the shit water.
Right in front of you, Ojitai.
Bites himself, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Did he fall into the water with his mouth open?
Oh yeah. He's drinking the shit water.
Perfect.
Cool, refreshing.
Cool. That ends their turn. Harpy's gone. So I believe we move to Artis. Artis is screaming. He's freaking out in front of Simmons. He's just going to run this way. He's going to run about 30 feet. Get to Saoirse. Once he gets to Saoirse, he is going to... He's just going to sit there, I think. And then he's just going to stare at Saoirse. Saoirse, he knows you're kind of like the healer of the group. You can feel him shaking you, like on the back of you, trying to get your attention. And he just begins screaming like, "Please, can you put... I can't hear. Can you get my ears back, please? Put my ears back on my head." Do you respond to anything?
Yeah, I look at him and I just do this. No, just kidding. I'll turn to him and understand that he won't be able to hear me, and I'll clutch my necklace of prayer beads.
Yeah.
And just be like, give a sense of I'm gonna try.
Okay.
1 second, I gotta wait for my turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Essentially, yes.
That will fall on to your turn now.
Okay, perfect. All right, then I will clutch the prayer beads and find one of the beads that is greater restoration. Use an action to crush it, and I'll take my palms and go on his ears and try to restore or remove the effect.
All right. So you're trying to use greater restoration on him to do that?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel that whatever this magic or curse that has been bestowed upon you and Ojitai and him and Bastion, I think you were the 4 that had this warp done to you. It is extremely powerful, whatever it is, and greater restoration would not do it. Would take a very, very powerful spell or ability to, without, really studying into it, you wouldn't understand. But greater restoration is not enough, and you get the feeling that it would take a really powerful spell of some kind to fix this situation.
Okay, so I would have that inclination
based on the fact that you tried to do it. And
okay, so I'll expend the bead.
Okay.
To learn that. Let me mark that real quick.
I'll let you go ahead and make an intelligence check, even because you're expending a bead to do it.
Okay.
To see if you can figure out what exactly you would need to do.
Just a straight intelligence.
Yeah, just straight intelligence. I'll say with advantage.
Oh wow. Okay, I will. Okay. Take the first one. 19 on the first one.
19. You get a very hopeless sense of feeling as you realize that it would probably require a wish to reverse the effects of these warps.
Oh no! Panic! All right, the cleric is panicking in front of him.
You begin to panic, and then he just begins to freak out, and then Simmons just starts making noises back in the back.
Oh my god!
And so there's just culmination of just loud, just noises coming from right here.
from the check too, yeah, after the panic sort of sets in, but then kind of washes away. Like, would I believe these effects to be permanent until?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, panic starts again. Um. All right, I'll like clutch his face and just mouth, "I'm sorry, mate. It won't work." and God, I mean, there's nothing
And then
there's
he
nothing more I
just
can do
begins
for him.
screaming. He just begins screaming, like, "Why would you put pork in stew?"
It makes for a delicious dinner.
You've broken your tibia?
I will turn and point at the bad guys. and yeah.
Oh, you broke their tibias.
I'll just nod.
Okay.
Perhaps. All right. Well, I'll use my bonus action to drink a potion of greater healing myself.
Okay.
You know, proficient in medicine, combat medic background. Would I know to pour it in wounds? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, you did not. You're not. You did not have.
You didn't read first aid 1, 2, and
one,
3.
two,
Right,
Sorry.
right. Yeah, I'm more of an experience-based medic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Maybe Gengar can
11.
teach you sometime.
Yeah. All right, so I'll take 11 myself. Goodness gracious. But then I will move past. You said this is Simmons, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is artist right here.
Oh, artist. Okay, I will move past him. If that takes some of my movement, I'm just gonna try to get on the other side of artist.
Okay.
Um.
Can you guys see their nameplates?
Now,
Oh.
now we see artists.
Yeah, I see
Ah,
artist.
that would have been really helpful for you guys if I forgot. I forgot to put.
Very much,
Oh,
yes.
Look at that. Now you know who all of them are.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know I was able to see harpies. And
Okay.
cormorants.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just use my movement to get on the other side of them
Okay.
and holler out to Rango, "Herd, looking!" And I want to use a free action to perceive how close the object is to us now, coming down the.
Okay.
29.
29.
Yeah.
With a 29, you just really hone in on your vision, and you get almost spiritual vision with that, and you can hear. I keep wanting to say Mammon, not Mammon.
Morden.
Morden, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Morden just kind of whisper in your ear as you're looking at this thing, and he just, like, at first you see it and you realize that whatever it is pretty large and it's coming at you rapidly. At this point it's about half a mile away, and whatever it is just covered in flame. It appears to be a creature.
Okay.
You hear Moradin just kind of whisper in your ear, in your big noggin. Run, Sasha. Get them out.
Oh my god.
Get them all out.
Oh man, where do we even go? Okay, so panic sets in once again. No, I'm just kidding.
I go from panic to panic.
all of the whole cycle restarts.
Yeah, this was an anxiety riddled turn for our boy. Okay. All right. I will, if you'll allow, as a part of the check, to respond to Rango. I'll hear this, and I'll slowly turn and meet Rango's gaze, and with a very concerned look, like, it's we have to run, run, run.
Fly, you fools!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shit.
At that, I'll just become a little bit more wide-eyed.
Yeah.
All right.
Golly. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
All right. Cormit puts the last piece together of his rifle. Okay, I'm ready. And then he's going to do a little march. You know what? He's gonna do a full dash action. He's gonna get all the way down here.
Oh, quick retcon. With that perception check, would I have also gained any insight into its how quickly it's approaching us, like in terms of a time?
It had gone like a quarter mile in a turn, right?
In a turn,
yeah. This thing is very rapidly approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, yeah, you look at it and you get the sense that it's probably using some sort of mount to move that quickly.
Oh.
Whether that mount is a creature or a vessel or you don't know.
Okay.
But there's nothing to your knowledge by itself that can move that quickly.
You know,
Okay.
like 1,200 or 1,250 feet per.
And it doesn't seem to
seconds.
be like
Yeah.
magically moving. It's whatever it is using some sort of mount of some kind.
Okay. So with the run statement, I'll just also say 12 seconds. And so we've got 12 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. All
right. Cool. Cormit used his turn to dash all the way up there. Durnan, we move back to his turn. So Durnan is bloodied, but he's going to put away his crossbow, pick his sword back up, and he's going to just jump down into here to help everybody. You see Durnan jump down into this water. It's a little bit deeper. And as he's running, you can see that almost like the floor gives way underneath of him. He's going to make a strength save. He does not save.
Oh no.
Cool.
Opens a book.
Opens a book. So, as he falls, you hear some sort of mechanism underneath the water open, and you hear gears begin to spin. Quite rapidly, in fact. Durnan. Immediately begins screaming in pain very loudly. This entire time, even though he's been hit, he's been very composed. But he is screaming in pain extremely loudly. You can hear bones begin breaking.
Gosh, I knew it. Yeah, it's like a
Air trap.
yeah.
You hear bones begin breaking and just crackling, and eventually blood just begins seeping up to the top of this murky water. Now
Is the water still like? Is there still like? Is the
level?
Surface still level, or
it begins
pouring in on the
sinking
sides?
in? It begins like sinking in. There's something opened up underneath of him.
Yeah.
And water begins drawing in.
So what I'm imagining is like in like a junkyard or something, like where it's those like metal teeth that are constantly.
You may or may not have hit the nail on the head.
A little bit worse than a bear trap.
Oh dear lord.
A little bit worse than a bear trap, Drew.
Damn, dude.
Alright.
Durnan was the best of them.
Cool.
Durnan's in a lot of pain, really hurt. We move on to Ojitai, you hear this happening behind you. He just is screaming, just like in pain, just terrible, terrible pain.
Yeah, I'll keep my left eye focused on the guys that are right in front of me. Right eye is gonna look over at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to clean up what's in front of me before I go help, though. So whichever of the ones right in front of me are most damaged, I'll start swinging at that.
I mean, they're all pretty much bloodied. Yeah, 19 hits. Any of them. Just select which one you would like to focus on.
That is 11 piercing plus another 6 fire damage.
All right. And this is aimed at which one?
We'll just say this first one here.
Okay.
All the way on the right-hand side.
Cool. And it was 6 and 7. What was the damage again? Sorry.
A total of 17.
Total of 17. You kill that one dead.
All right. Moving on to the next one down the line.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 11 to hit.
Does not hit. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I'm going to use a key point for flurry of blows for 2 more unarmed strikes. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Ready? That'd be 9 damage.
9.
And 1 more. Gonna be just a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Right? I'm just gonna stand my ground so that these things don't start chasing after Durnan.
All right. Gangu, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right. How far is Durnan from me right now? Like, can I reach out and grab him with still being safe?
Go ahead and make like a perception check as if just to see.
Okay. 19.
Based on how the water's sucking into the ground, you believe that you might just be able to reach out and grab him, but you would need to be careful. If you it'd be risky. Like, you could probably try to grab him, but if you lost your footing, there's a chance that you could fall in with him.
All right. I'm gonna go swing at this guy.
He said, "Fuck that." Sorry, Durnan, bro. It's peace.
Sorry, man. I'll watch you with my left eye, I guess. All right. Oh, geez. 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
No. All right. Swinging again. 22.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh yeah. And this is to the white guy.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. 20 damage.
Oh, you kill him. Kill him dead.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. And that is that's it for me.
All right.
Alright. I guess before the end of my turn, I'm gonna talk to Ojitai. Ojitai. Durnan. What do we do?
I clean these guys up before we can help them.
It might be too
Meanwhile, in the
late.
background.
Yeah.
Centimeter by centimeter, he's getting crushed.
Yeah, just slowly being sucked in. All right, Bastion hears y'all kind of like have this conversation, and you hear, like, he doesn't talk, but you hear a grunt come from him, and almost the grunt just is like acknowledges that the fact that you're saying is probably correct. And he begins swinging. Your turn was over, right, Genghis?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. He is going to swing his flail at these boys in front. The first one misses. The second one also misses. He's just really choked up about Durnan being crushed behind him. And he can't get a good hit off. All right. way back here behind the line,
Way
Simmons.
to go, Bastion.
Simmons looks at Saoirse. And Saoirse, you see a sadness in his eyes. And now the drool is he's just covered in it. But you do see a sadness in his eyes. He kind of gives you a tap on the shoulder.
Oh no. No.
And then he walks past you and he begins going this way down the tunnel.
Can I use my reaction to like wave him off?
Sure.
Okay, I just want to be like, that's all I'm doing is like, no, don't go that way.
He doesn't understand, and he just begins continuing.
Can it be a persuasion check?
You're persuading
The idiot to not go that way. Yes.
you know what? At disadvantage, go for it. I'll allow it.
All right. 16.
And disadvantage, a 16. Not because he knows that you're saying for him to not go, but you have like a gold coin in your hand, and he sees it, and he's like, shiny, and he begins
Oh my
walking
gosh.
over towards you.
Okay.
And then he is now just like staring at your hand, like just kind of rocking back and forth.
Okay. Great. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what
All right.
you wanted?
Fucking better than him running off towards the flaming whatever the hell.
Harpy sees Gengu kind of run and jump down into these guys. Harpy is going to walk this way. And Harpy's got kind of like
Walk this way.
extendo arms. So he's going to
Still?
try to... Huh?
He has extendo arms in Gengu form?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
He's still Harpy. So it's
Okay.
like Gengu with extendo arms.
Yeah, isn't this like an illusion type thing? The disguise?
Yeah, it's more like an illusion, yeah.
Dope.
Cool. So he's going to reach out and he's going to try to assist Durnan. And I need to check one thing really fast just to make sure.
I see what's happening here. See, Gingu wasn't willing to put his life on the line to save Durnan, so now the DM is throwing Harpy in there with Durnan so that Gingu's more inclined to save them. This is perfect.
No, that's not what's happening at all.
It's a
I'm
classical
honest.
plan.
What could go wrong?
No, Harpy's good. Harpy's gonna be just fine. Yeah, he's fine. I did a dexterity check. All right. Harpy is pulling. You see Harpy pulling with all his might, trying to pull Durnan out, and whatever it is has got really tight hold on him, and just he keeps going deeper and deeper.
Oh,
And Harpy just kind of looks at you guys and is just shaking his head. Durnan still screaming as this is happening. All right. That brings us to Rango.
I'm fucking dashing.
Okay.
I'm about 10 feet back from where I'm actually shown. So I should be able to go like 50 from where I am. Wow. And as I take off, I want to make it a point to like wave the shiny coin in front of Simmons.
Oh, Simmons is gonna follow you.
Yeah.
Next chance he gets.
Yeah. And we're making it to here. And then I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that's gonna be fucking it. That's gonna be it.
All right.
Yeah. And then I guess Chuchi still has his turn. So who else still has turns in this round?
Chuchi would have his turn. Cormit, Artis, Saoirse.
Okay.
I believe that's it.
Okay, can I just have Chuchi help them at some point whenever?
Yeah,
think it's-
sure.
Okay. We'll do then. That'll be it.
All right. We move beyond all the people, and I believe we are back to these fellows right here. They're gonna start swinging on Bastion and Ojutai. Ojutai, the one that was in front of you in the very get-go, is gonna reach out and try to life force drain you, and does not succeed. So he's going to attack with the sword at disadvantage. 12 is not going to do it. The other one is going to attack Bastion. And that's not going to do it. And then the other one there is going to attack Ojutai at disadvantage. 12 isn't going to do it. 15?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Cool. None of them hit. It's Whiff City up here in the front. Artis is going to hear Ojutai. Well, he's not going to hear anything. I forgot he's deaf. So he sees Saoirse and Rango begin running towards him. And Simmons begins to follow, so he's just going to go in the direction of everybody else, and he's going to run this way. And he's going to use full dash action to get all the way up here to the front of the group here. Cormit is going to move to here. He's going to cock his rifle and begin blasting at some of these boys up in the front here. So that's a D20. That's not going to hit. He's going to shoot again. That's a natural 20. Cool. Ojutai, he domes the one directly in front of you. And brain matter goes flying back and it's dead. Alright. I believe... and then we go to Saoirse.
Okay. I Saoirse will see Rango fleeing and Simmons,
Yeah.
with a glint in his eye. And I'll start to scan as quickly as I can the space of the sewage tunnel. I assume the ceiling is like an arch.
Yeah.
Okay. How tall from where from the floor? How high up
From
to
where
the...
you're standing,
Yeah.
it's about 20 feet up where you're at right to the
Okay.
ceiling.
And it's all stone.
Yep.
The archway.
Yes, it is.
With my Dumbo ears, what was my flying movement?
5 feet.
That is highly unfortunate. Can't get up there. Shit. Crap. Okay. I will use my movement to, and I will dash. So let's see. 25. Alright, I'm gonna try to get...
Does that arch stay the same height, like, all the way through here?
Once you get to this area right here, it begins getting taller gradually until you get to here, and then it opens up in a big, wide sphere.
And
That I was saying was like 60, 70 feet tall.
And this
Okay.
right here, how much closer to the ceiling is that? them like here?
That's like a good like 10 feet higher. So
Right.
you would basically be able to like probably jump and touch the ceiling
Okay. So I'm moving there
to the bridge.
into the middle. Yep.
Yep.
Uh.
You just see
oh,
Durnan getting sucked down by something and him screaming and blood pulling up around him.
So it's 25. That's. Damn. Okay. Okay. So with the little movement I have left, I could jump and touch the ceiling from here now, with
Yeah.
my Dumbo ears.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll yell out to Rango. Rango, keep coming. Get behind me. I have an idea. I have no idea if it'll work. This thing, I don't know. Got a quality roleplay. I don't know. My brain's fried. Just urging everyone to get past the arch, basically.
Okay.
And then, geez, I mean, I've used my action. Is there anything I can do for Durnan, dear Lord? You said Harpy did try to like pull him out, and there was no.
Yeah, Harpy's literally got a hold of him right now, but like
Uh-huh.
it's just not able to get him to come out. He just can't budge.
I've got nothing. Yeah, so I'll hold here. I'll hold here.
All right.
Well, hold on, because this. Let me check one thing. Sorry. That is. Okay, so that is instantaneous. Okay, then I will go ahead and get a spiritual weapon up at 3rd level as a bonus action,
Okay.
and I will send it. I should be close enough now. Yeah, I'll send it into this group, and I'll swing it onto this guy.
Shuji will help.
All right. Chuchi is helping, so with advantage.
Okay. It's a 27 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That is 13 from the weapon, and then I always forget is 1d8 from my divine strike. So 13 plus 4 fire for 17 total.
All right. You see that the initial strike bloodies it really, really badly, and it looks extremely hurt. But then the fire kind of begins withering it away, and it dies in the flames. It just kind of burns into ash.
Okay.
Does
I'm
that
done.
complete
It
your
does.
turn?
Sorry.
All
So
right.
yep.
No, you're good. You're all good. All right, Durnan is going to try and save himself here. And he's going to make a strength save. And he rolls a natural 1.
Oh my.
Mm,
God, Durnan.
Wait, was Durnan left in the fuck? Wait, was that shit?
What?
Was that top of the next round, or was that the end of that round?
That was the end of that round.
Fuck. I could have had Chuchi help him.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize he was still.
But you didn't. Okay.
Gets both arms stuck in it too.
Jeez.
Don't give him ideas.
So now his arms and legs are stuck in this direction.
Oh, that was almost too much.
Yeah. See you, Durnan. See ya.
Cool.
We got bigger fish.
He
to
gets
fry.
sucked a little bit deeper, and he's had like kind of a steady scream the whole way that like he's been drugged down. Then you just hear a loud snapping, cracking sound, and
Oh,
then
God.
his screams just get even louder. He's still alive in this thing. That was his action to try to pull himself out. He can't But he
So
does
how-
have, I forgot about this, he does have Indomitable. So he's going to make the saving throw one last time. You see Durnan, after this loud cracking sound, he just kind of gets this survival strength that he needs to like stay alive. And he manages to literally grab onto Harpy's hand just so tightly and pull himself all the way out. You do see as he comes out, his legs are like badly broken and mangled, but he is pulled out of this contraption out to here. The water begins draining into it a little bit deeper, and you can see that, like you had said earlier, it's literally these like beams with spikes and just chips of wood and whatever else they could find, and these rollers and underneath this trapdoor that are just turning with these chains kind of pulling it, making it turn. And it seems to just goes deep into the floor. Yeah, so he manages to save himself. I forgot about Indomitable. Came in clutch there. He's still alive. Extremely,
Is it
extremely
a
hurt.
trait or a
It
feat?
is trait. It is like it's like a forehead. Cool.
So so when he comes out, his legs are
Broken and
mangled,
mangled.
but
Yes.
not ripped away or
No,
anything like
no,
that.
no.
Okay.
But he is severely, severely, severely hurt.
What was it, Saw 3, where the dude crushes his feet with the rock at the end to slide it through? It's pretty much it.
All right. After that, it goes to Ojitai. Ojitai, there is one creature left up in front of you, and it's this guy all the way in front of Bastion.
All right. Yeah, seeing that Durnan's out of there takes my attention away from that, so
The eye swings back.
I'll focus on the single guy. Yeah, start swinging.
Mhm.
11 to hit.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, much better. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's going to be total of 11 damage.
It's bloodied, but still alive.
All right, unarmed strike on him. Damn it, man. 10 to hit.
Nope.
There's not much else I can really do here. Can I tell is that, torchlight from behind us getting significantly closer?
You look back, and without rolling, you can see that it is getting closer. You're not sure the exact distance, but I mean, it's still closing distance at the same rate of speed that it was last time.
Okay.
It's about
All right.
3/8 away of a mile. And at this point, you can see it's just really large. And actually, do go ahead and make a perception.
Okie dokie. 8. Splitting
8.
the focus too much.
Yeah. 8. Yeah, you just, like I said, you just noticed what I said.
There's no depth perception when I'm looking both ways at the same time.
Right. So you got the information I said, but that's it.
Gotcha. All right, that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to, I believe, Bastion. Or no, sorry. Gengu first, then Bastion.
All right, there's just one dude left here.
Yep.
I would like to go in here and smack him.
Yeah. And I'll say you get advantage. You're basically flanking. You got this guy surrounded.
I don't need it. 23.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
Well, let me just, for crit reasons.
Yeah.
All right, that's a nat 1. I'm taking the 23.
Very good.
All right. That's going to be 28 damage.
28 damage. You smash into the back of this thing's head and scatter the brains all over Bastion. It's dead.
Got him.
We're still in initiative, but all the threats immediately in front of you that you can see are gone. And there's
All right,
just
how's
this big
Bastion
ice
looking?
wall.
Is he looking rough?
Bastion looks really hurt as well, yeah. You can see that through the plate armor that he's got on, there's just blood seeping out of different areas of it.
Yeah. Wish I could help you. All right, I'm done. I'm actually gonna get behind Harpy.
Okay.
Harpy, do you think we should go check on the skeletons?
Yeah, maybe, but and he kind of points down at Durnan, who is on the verge of passing out.
You stay here with Durnan. I'll go look.
Okay, I can do that.
And I'm gonna get right about here.
Okay. That brings us to Bastion, who kind of has like a breather moment for a second. He's gonna run around this area kind of safely, and then run up and just basically do a full dash action to get over here to Durnan and just begin kind of checking on him. He's gonna do like a medicine check just to see if there's anything he can do to help his friend here. And he gets a 4.
Nice.
So he just like trying to help him. He grabs one of his mangled legs, and like you hear it break a little bit more.
Oh, nice.
And like Bastion's just he just lets go and lets it fall into the toxic water.
After analyzing you, you're in pretty rough shape.
You just hear some grunts coming from him.
Analysis complete. Result: rough shape.
Yeah,
Harpy.
No shit, Bastion.
It's Harpy's turn. Harpy's going to turn back towards Gangu after he says that. Should I try to help him in some way?
Yes. Anything you can do.
Okay.
Go get Serge.
Okay. He stands up and he runs over here and he runs up next to you, Saoirse.
Yeah.
And like you're like screaming at Rango and Simmons right now, and he just kind of taps you on the shoulder.
And I just like, just finish the yell and then dart over. Yeah.
Durnan, his legs, his bones are poking out in multiple places through his skin right now. I think he needs your help.
Yes. Gather everyone up in a tight area over there. I'll do my best.
I'm pretty sure Bastion stuck his leg in shit water and now he has infection.
Yeah, gangrene. It's tough.
Nice ears.
I'll flutter him a little bit. Thanks, Harvey.
He just freaks out. You're alive.
They have a mind of their own.
But yeah, I would like, if he could, like, without, of course, overcrowding and creating some sort of impasse for people to move through, but just tightening up the group there, and I will.
So you want him to go where? Sorry.
I just making sure that whoever needs help is close to each other.
Yeah. He basically uses the rest of his movement coming back and just gets in this little group right here.
Okay.
Simmons begins sprinting as fast as possible towards the shiny coin. And he gets to where Rango is right now.
Can I use my reaction to toss the coin?
Yeah, sure.
I'll toss it. Can I toss it? I guess
I need you to make like a dexterity check.
I know what you're doing here. God damn it. Okay.
It'll be a low DC, but I need you to make it.
Yeah. Okay. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you be sleight of hand. Yeah, go for it.
8.
8.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to throw it. I'm trying to throw it just past the archway. I'm tossing it 10 feet here.
Cool. You throw it and it lands in this little crevice and just begins rolling and rolling and rolling, and it gets to the edge. It teeters on the edge, but then falls back right on the edge. And Simmons uses his dash action to get to it, and he reaches down and grabs it. And then you see he looks back at you and he just throws it in his mouth and begins chewing on it.
Oh my gosh.
Just thumbs up. I just give him a thumbs up.
Okay. That brings us to your turn, actually.
Okay. So I am going to I guess I'll use free action to, look back at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Go ahead and make a perception check as you look back.
Okay.
Free action.
Chuchi's gonna help. It doesn't fucking matter. 5.
Ouch.
Oh.
5. It does not appear like it's gotten closer since the last time you looked.
Okay.
You can't really tell.
Okay. Holy fuck.
You're gonna have to roll really bad on that sleight of hand for what was gonna happen to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess I wanna can I go? I'll use my movement to get here. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna like turn. Jesus Christ, if I could. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn back, and I'd like to hold my action for if that thing gets within 60 feet of us.
The
Whatever's
flaming
on
thing?
fire, yeah.
Okay. Cool. That brings us to after Ringo. Artis is going to look back, and he's actually going to make a perception check himself. He gets a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
All you hear him say is he looks back and he kind of peers, and you can see that like he just has this look of dread on his face, and he just screams out because he can't gauge how loud his voice is. He just yells out, "Oh my god, there's thousands of them!" And then he is going to do... He's going to use the water around him. You see he holds up his other hand, not with the dagger in it, a ring. And he shoots out this beam of frost at the water, and it begins building up and building and building up and building up. And eventually, there is a nice, large wall of ice that just stretches from one end to the other end of the tunnel right there.
The whole thing? Up to the
whole
ceiling?
thing. Yeah, it's huge. So it blocks off your vision, but he does create this wall of ice right there. And that'll be his turn. That brings us to Saoirse.
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, Otis, that's the right idea, and I'm going to use my Dumbo ears and kind of, levitate up just a bit and press my palms to the ceiling.
Yep.
And I'll say, Morden, sometimes you can't run. Please, give me strength. And I'm going to cast Stone Shape.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to create... It's only a 5x5 passageway that I can create through the stone. But I'm hoping that, on the other side of the stone archway that, has constructed this sewer, it's earth, rock, debris.
You're basically trying to collapse
and I want to
it in.
try to collapse in
Yeah.
the tunnel here.
Cool. So you do that, and you say your prayer to Moradin, and the tunnel in the earth begins collapsing down. I need you to make a dex save.
Yep. Yeah. 4.
4. You bring it down, and it faster than you were expecting.
Mhm.
It begins caving in on you and breaks away this portion of the stone bridge right here. and you kind of fall through, and some stones and rocks fall on top of you. Not a good portion of them, but some of them do.
Okay.
And you do take 3 bludgeoning damage from it. You're able to belly bump most of it away.
Okay.
You do take 3 bludgeoning damage from it. But as you try to move, you feel kind of stuck underneath the rubble.
So with the fall, I would have ended up kind of like here.
Yeah,
something?
you fall straight through basically.
Okay.
The stones come down beside you, collapse the bridge, and you're basically just underneath the bridge in some rubble.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of it, but
All right.
but from what you can tell, you've accomplished your goal, and you basically you're stuck in the rubble that you've brought down.
Is it rubble just here, or is it rubble all the way across?
Yeah, it like caves in like the whole section here.
Nice. So we've got ice wall and earth. 2 of the elements are down, boys. Anybody want to make a wall of fire? Oh yeah, that's me. I'm just kidding.
All right. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. Back to the top. Durnan is laying on the ground, just in writhing in pain. You can see he is like in shock, and he's trying to stand back up and move his legs, but they're just not moving. He's just kind of lost all control of his legs. They're just totally destroyed. He kind of looks up and looks around. You can see Bastion is just kind of checking on him. He looks up towards Harpy, who tried to save him. And you can see Durnan kind of reaches down into like his armor plating that he has, and he pulls out like a small journal of some kind, and he hands it towards Harpy. Harpy takes it. That's pretty much all he can do. He's just on the ground, helpless, basically. Ojitai, it is your turn.
Right. I'm gonna run around Safeway to Durnan here.
Okay.
I'll pull out the platinum flask that I've got. Look at Durnan. You're not out of this yet. I'll start pouring it down on his legs, trying to heal him up some.
Okay.
I didn't know Ojitai read first aid 1, 2, and 3.
Did
Yeah, he's got to drink it, dude.
Got a 5, so that's just a regular potion of healing.
Okay. And that is how many d4s? Is it 2?
D4 plus 2.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. He gets 4 HP back. I rolled 2 ones.
Oh.
That's it.
Cool. So you do that, and like it almost has no effects. Some of his wounds begin to like heal up a little bit, but he's still just, it kind of numbs the pain a little bit, but he's still broken.
His legs are still fucked, but one of his feet are looking prime.
Yep.
No, his feet are almost gone. Like they're chewed away.
Are we talking like from the knees down it's fucked, or like his femur and all?
Like his shins are like destroyed.
Okay.
His shins are basically splintered. And then everything else below, it just gets worse and worse as you go lower down. All right. Anything else, Ojitai?
I'll look over my shoulder at Dingu, who's kind of looking through this other room. Anything up ahead, Dingu?
I don't see anything quite yet, but Harpy said he saw quite a few skeletons. So I've got my guard up.
That's all I really got.
All right.
Just watch my back. I'll keep going.
Cool. With that, we move to Gengu.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use 40 feet of movement to get up here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get like right where I can see as many as possible, like right here ish.
Okay.
And can I do a perception check to get an exact number, or like get a feel
Go
for the
ahead and do
situation?
a stealth and a perception check for me.
Okay. Stealth 17. Perception 9.
All right, cool. So as a perception check, you can see all the ones that are right here. You can see 6 skeletons kind of lined up, and they all have bows in their hand, and they all have them kind of pulled and ready to fire, but they're all aiming them towards this area right here.
Wait. Okay.
So they're not looking at you right now, so they don't see you at all. But they're just aiming that direction towards the big opening.
Okay, let me do one thing real quick. So that was 20-ish. Okay, I'm gonna move back my remaining movement and yell to Ojitai. I see about 5 or 6 of them, but I don't think they see us. It looks like they're aiming at the ice wall.
They've been bamboozled.
They've been bamboozled.
And stay distracted for a minute then while we figure this shit out.
Well, we've got to find another way out of here, so time is of the essence.
One problem at a time.
Understood.
Anything else from Gengu?
That is it.
All right. Harpy's going to run down and try to pull Saoirse out.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
So he's going to do like an athletics to try to get the hell out there. And he gets a natural 20.
Oh,
It's like he uses one arm, not even two, and he just like pulls you up and holds you up in the air and then drops you down. And then like looks down at you and is just like, "Are you okay, Saoirse?"
thanks to you, Harpy. I'm doing much better.
Good. I'm glad. Durnan's not doing well.
Yeah, I'm getting. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. one action spell a turn. I'm trying, buddy.
All right. With that, we maneuver to Bastion, who realizes he can't help Durnan. He's doing more harm than good here. So he looks and sees Saoirse's out of the rubble. So he's gonna run up towards Gengu and kind of like Gengu say there's more threats this way. He runs up. Gengu, he looks at you and just kind of gives you a nod and a grunt. Just and that'll be Bastion does. Simmons has the coin in his mouth just chewing, and he walks up towards Rango and he like sits in like Indian style and is just back against the wall just chewing on this gold coin. That'll be his turn. Rango, it's your turn. You see Simmons chewing on a coin next to you.
Okay. Fuck. I wanna.
My gold.
Shit. Artis is deaf. All right. Can I like
wouldn't have heard me.
Can I like grab Simmons' hand to like bring him along at all?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
And I'll say his turn will just be the movement that you drag him.
Okay. Where is this problem? Is it here?
Yeah, it's basically that. Now
Okay.
now that you guys can kind of like see it, the water's drained. It's that area right there.
Okay. I'm grabbing his hand, and I'm gonna just bring him over that way, I guess. But
You're bringing him to the hole?
no.
Oh.
In you go.
You ate my coin. Unforgivable.
What a waste of money. I'll bring it here. And This is gonna be it. I
Alright.
guess. Fucking. Actually, yeah. I want to drag him to here, but then I'm gonna use my action to continue up to. I think. Let me double check. Here. Yeah, to there. Do I
Alright.
have line of sight on those guys from here?
Yeah, you could see him from there. Yeah.
Okay. I wanna. Who else has
The
turns?
water you're standing in right now is shallow, but it gets deeper as you go further in.
I'm standing on the water.
Okay. Oh, you're standing on it, like
On
you're
it.
walking.
Yeah.
You're walking on the water.
Yeah.
Do you have like
I've got a ring.
of water walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How many people have turns this round? Or who else has turns this round?
After you, Saoirse still has his.
Cormit.
Cormit still has his. Artist still has his. And I believe that is it.
Okay. All right. I'll just leave Chuchi to help one of these guys. Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Artist just got done doing his stuff with the ice. He sees everybody going this way. He walks over and kind of like looks at Simmons and just shakes his head, and then he walks over towards Durnan. And you can see he kind of grabs a hold of Durnan's hand, and they get kind of close, and you can see they're having some sort of conversation. Ojutai, I mean, you're standing right there. You can make a perception check with advantage if you'd like. They're all whispering to each other.
Sure. $19?
19. Cool. You hear Artist kind of get down close and just. I saw you hand the book over to the stupid one. Why have you done that? Well, it's he's probably the only one that would understand. Listen, you have to kill her. She has to be stopped, alright? I don't know if I'm going with you. And then you realize that Artist can't hear anything that he's saying. And then Artist just kind of like, just is like, he doesn't even know what's going on. And then he begins talking a little louder. I can't hear you, Durnan. Durnan. And he begins freaking out again, and he's like, "Oh no!" And then Durnan just is like, begins writhing in pain, and he runs off this way towards Bastion.
Is Talmet Var a woman?
Yeah.
Interesting. So, yeah, because this mission was to stop one of the Cobalt Army's generals, right?
Belos.
No, the mission was not to do that. Apparently.
Oh, I see.
All right. Well, that's Artist's turn. Cormit, you can see Cormit has now popped open some sort of bottle of alcohol, and is kind of having a drink. He turns towards everybody.
Dude, I mean, am I wrong? Corvus has been chilling. Like, he hasn't gotten hit by anything or had any effect on him, right?
So, what is Nick? What are we doing? I'm kind of, we're kind of stuck between two big walls of ice and rock. What's over there? And he begins walking towards that. This where everybody else is going. We get back to the top of the order. Durnan.
No,
Oh yeah, I
I'm
skipped
at the bottom,
Saoirse.
right? No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I even
All right.
had it on the whiteboard.
Chuchi's gonna help you with whatever the fuck.
It's just a straight cast action. So, but maybe. I'll give a, I'll dap up Harpy and thank him
Yeah.
again.
And
then
you just hear him kind of under his breath. Saoirse, that one gave me a book, and he points down toward Durnan.
What has he given you?
A book.
Oh, right, you said that.
Yeah.
Can I see the book?
Yeah. And he takes the book and he hands it to you, and Durnan sees this and he just shakes his head and facepalm.
And that's on loyalty.
Okay, and so I'll take it, and it's like, and I'll say to her, I'll look at it, and okay, come with me, and I was gonna go toward Durnan anyway.
Mhm. Harpy
and
follows.
For my action now, at the center being me, I will cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Okay.
And I'm going to target, it's up to 6 creatures, Gengu, Bastion, Durnan, Ojitai, and Harpy.
I'm
You're-
real good. Don't target me.
Okay, then me.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because you had your second win. My bad, I forgot about that. Because I know you had taken a little No, you evaded all that. That's my bad.
I'm missing 3 hit points. I'm fine.
Okay, alright, then me. I'm the 6th.
Okay.
Okay, and so let me mark that, and then I'll roll. Yeah, my last 5th level spell, boys. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Damn it, dude. Terrible. 16. That's it.
16. All right.
Unbelievable.
So,
I got 2 2s on D8s.
and it was
Oh.
Harpy, you, Durnan, Simmons, Artis, and Bastion.
Me.
No. Gengu, Bastion, Durnan, myself, Harpy, and and then I do have one more shit. Whoever
Artis
is
looks healthy.
okay, then Simmons.
Okay.
Whoever is the lower, yeah.
Say heal for 16.
Yeah. Damn it, man. That should have been better.
Harpy's still bloodied. He looks a lot better, but he's still bloodied.
I am no longer bloodied. Thank you.
Bastion's still bloodied. Durnan, if you ever seen Harry Potter, whenever the guy fixes Harry Potter's arm and it's just no bones in there, so like all his skin's back and all his bones are back in his skin, but they're basically like bags of skin with just broken bones inside.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to pour a potion of greater healing
Yeah.
into
In
Durnan?
his mouth.
Okay.
'Cause
In his
haven't read,
mouth.
first aid one.
I haven't read it. I don't
haven't
know
read it.
the tricks of the trade, man. Alright, so we'll take that off, and then 44 plus 4. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Still not great. Wait. Oh, no. Did that add that? It should have, yeah, it should have on the... Okay, so that's 8 plus 4, 12. So 12 more HP. But let me check something. If I hit the... I'm gonna roll that Mass Cure Wounds one more time just to make sure I'm understanding this right. Yeah, okay, it does add the 6 at the end. Okay, I just want to make sure it added the 6. Yes, so 12. 12 more hit points to Durnan.
Cool. 12 hit points to Durnan. You can see now that he begins having use of his legs and tries to stand up. He's still extremely wounded, and he is basically went from being where he couldn't use his legs to now he's like he probably needs a cane.
Okay.
To get around.
So he does come to his feet.
Yeah, he begins standing up in a grimace of pain.
Yeah.
A miracle of magical medicine. He's walking.
And then, in the amount of time I'm allotted left in the 6 seconds of this turn.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
Huh? Yeah.
Doing a lot.
I'll just hold the book up and sort of give him an inquisitive look, like, what is this?
You'll be able to read it in time. Not now. We have to move.
I'll nod. Acknowledgement. And does he request it back at all?
No.
All right, I'll tuck it away. Is there a name for it or anything?
No, there's like no labels on it at all.
Okay.
It's basically like a leather-bound journal. But it's not very thick. It's only like maybe 20 pages or so.
Okay.
All right. Does that complete your turn?
It does. Thank you.
All right. Durnan, barely able to move at all, kind of gets himself up. Probably with the help of others, just kind of lifting him up, and he manages to get up against this wall and kind of lean up against it. And he looks at everyone. Listen, I don't know what's chasing us, but we haven't got a lot of time. And that bitch that's got us trapped in here, we have to take her out. There's going to be a lot of people on the other side. Best of luck to everyone. And he just kind of pauses for a second. And he looks around at everybody. And then that's all he says. Ojitai, that brings us to you.
All right, I'm gonna jump out of this and run up to where I'm along the wall here.
Okay.
I'll look over at Rango. You have a line of sight on anything?
Just give him a nod.
All right. Cover me then, and I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
On up. So from here I can see what's going on.
Yep.
I'm gonna run up to. I believe I've got enough.
Cool. So they're all aimed, and then if you want to make a stealth check, I'll let you try to stealthily run up on them because they're pretty fixated on this wall of ice right now.
Right?
It's not too well lit here.
Stealth.
So you're dashing though, so I'll say at disadvantage.
Probably not going to need the disadvantage much, but let's see. Well, don't you do it? God, that's an 11.
All right. Cool. So you're running rapidly at them, and you feel like you're gonna get the element of surprise. But the last second, this one that you run up to kind of notices you and like aims his bow towards you. Not enough time for him to attack, but you don't get like a surprise round on him or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start swinging. That's a 14 to hit.
14, I believe hits. It does.
Hey, I'm gonna use superiority die and make this a disarming attack as well.
Okay.
So, needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. It got an 11.
Okay, DC was 16, so he drops his bow.
Yeah. Bow's gone out of his hands.
That was the wrong button. So it's going to be that plus D6 plus D8. That's going to be a total of 14 damage.
You kill it.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, head. Math on how much moved. 40 foot. Add another 15 foot of movement.
Dude,
So,
6 seconds, you're just like dust kicking up behind you.
yep. Run up to this other one and do another attack.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. That's the net one.
Yeah, so you go to stab at him with your dagger,
Mhm.
and it, like, you lose grip of it, and it goes flying out of your hand, and it lands right here. Right behind it.
Gotcha. All right. I'm just sitting there. Now I have their full attention, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright. I did roll initiative these things at the very beginning of all this, and it just so happens they fall right after you. So, that one there with the bow, like that you just came up and tried to stab with the dagger, he just drops the bow and kind of pulls out for a short sword and he tries to swing at you. And it's at disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got 2 2s, so it does not hit. And
Correct.
that is his turn. This one right here kind of backs up. These ones back up as well. So like here, they all kind of line up, and then all of them are just going to take shots at you with their bows at disadvantage. First one is a 2. That's going to miss. Second one, 18.
18 does hit.
All right, we'll just go ahead and roll the third to see if it hits. That's not going to hit. And 10 does not hit. So one of these arrows does hit you. 5 damage as it comes flying at you.
I'm going to use the deflect missiles, but I'm not going to throw it back at him.
Okay,
Just
so
catch it.
you just smack it down. You can see it was this one right here that did it, that shot and was going to hit you. As you smack it down, you see its jaw just dislocate and drop down.
Nice.
Cool. So that's their turn.
Lock eyes with it, like, I'm coming for you.
Its bones start rattling.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Yeah, man. He's terrified. Who is it that I'm... here we are. All right. That brings us to a one known as Gangu.
Yep. And this could be pretty boring, but I'm going to move right here, and that's it.
All right.
Maybe
Making our
wave at Rango on the way by.
Bastion's just going to dash right up behind you. Durnan already used his movement. Simmons is just kind of still sitting there, just chewing on his coin. These guys, they're all holding. Let me check something really rapidly. Okay. Cool. That brings us all the way to Harpy's gonna move as well. Harpy is just gonna squeeze past everybody and get to here. That brings us to Simmons did his movement. He's just staying. I believe Rango, that is your turn.
Right out. I am going to what is my movement here? I am going to have Chuchi uncap the darkness.
Okay. Chuchi uncaps the darkness. Do I not have Chuchi here for you?
Oh, did I leave him behind somewhere?
No, I think I just forgot to bring him over for you. I'll grab you, Chuchi. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. And then
Keep cooking.
I'm gonna blast at this fella in the back here.
Okay.
Oh, he's mine.
Oh, that one's yours? Is that one yours?
I don't care.
No, that's fine. You can have him. Let me, I was just trying to be efficient here. That is fine.
So wait, hold on.
In
So
that
you
case,
uncap the darkness
no,
right there?
No. If he's gonna
I was
do
about to say, Artis would fucking lose it. He would be blind and deaf.
Oh no.
it would have only been for a second, but no. I'm gonna move to the center of this
You just-
pool.
He's like, oh, okay.
We're good. Okay.
I'll move to the center of the pool, then I'll uncap the darkness, and then I'm flipping a coin out, and
Okay.
I'm gonna blast these 3 boys that are all in a nice little line right here.
Yeah.
Starting with the one furthest back.
Okay.
How deep is this water?
How deep is
He's
the
on top of the water. You're on top of the water, right?
Yeah.
Ringo?
I was gonna say, are you?
I mean, you get a feeling that it's kind of deep. It's probably about up to your waist.
Yeah.
But you're standing on top of it.
Yeah. For style points. I'm blasting the guy in the back.
Okay.
It crits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't need all that.
19 magical force
Cool.
damage to the one in the back.
We'll say cleave. We'll apply cleave rule for this. So you do 13 kills him, and then you do another. It was 19.
Yeah.
You do another 6 to the next one, and it's not bloody, but it's hurt.
Okay, and then I'll target the next one.
So this one's dead. $22 a hit.
That's gonna deal 9 magical force.
Kill it.
And then the last blast will come out.
.9 will hit.
For 9 magical force.
Still alive. But
And-
super bloodied.
Bonus action, little shimmer of the wrist. Some more blasts come out.
And a shimmer of the wrist.
$28 to hit for 10 magical force.
Kills it.
All right, and then, I guess. I'll for my free action, I'll cap up the darkness, and then and then I'll move forward, and that'll be it.
All right. Cool. So Bastion, Harpy, and Gangu are all covered in darkness right now. Oh, you
Covered.
capped it up.
Yep, kept it.
Okay. All right. That brings us beyond Rango, which would be Artis is going to kind of follow where everybody else is going. Since he's deaf, he's just following everybody else. He's gonna run up there. Cormet, gonna do the same. Saoirse, what would you like to do?
I am going to come to Durnan, and I mean we're gonna double and triple down on getting this guy back in the fight here. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him at 3rd level.
All right.
That's better. Golly, a 3rd level Cure Wounds has cured more than a 5th level Mass Cure Wounds, by the way. 21.
21.
All
Durnan is still bloodied, but he is moving a lot better.
right, and then I will use my bonus action to. I have a regular potion of healing. I'll try to save the remaining graders. And I'll give
Okay.
him that. So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Would you like to roll or me?
Decent. I rolled them.
Okay.
Decent. 8.
8. Still bloodied, but looking much, much better.
All right, and then I will use my movement to just get as close as I can up here. I'll just make sure we're not stacked. I'll just get behind Cormet.
All right.
Or yeah, not crowded.
Cool. That brings us back to the top. Durnan is going to walk over, grab Simmons, and drag them both to here. And then he's just going to chill for now. Ojitai, that brings us to you.
Alright.
This one's
With
dead.
the dagger, I'm Oh, he is dead.
Oh, no. I lied to you. He's
I was
not
gonna
dead.
say. I think I killed him. Yeah, I'm just gonna start swinging at him.
Okay.
Pop him for 9 damage.
Uh-huh.
Try to
Still
pop
alive.
him again.
Bloodied.
That one's a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Horrible damage. That's still only 8.
It's dead, though.
I rolled 2 2s.
Cool.
Run up, grab the dagger that
Yep.
dropped. Run up to this guy.
He's just trying to put another arrow in as you're running up to him.
Be slow. Unarmed strike him.
Too
Yep.
slow.
That's got 7 to hit. Another 7 damage on him.
Bloodied, still alive.
I don't want to spend resources on these guys, so that'll be it.
All right. Cool. In return, he's gonna drop his bow, grab his short sword, and just try to slice at you at disadvantage.
Mhm.
And it's not gonna hit. His bottom jaw falls off. Cool. Way off in the distance, across the way, you just hear some sort of like person, some sort of thing, just go fire, and then you just hear all these arrows get loosed.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
And let me make sure that you are in range. I believe you are. Cool. It is. So it's at disadvantage because of you, but it's also just at more disadvantage because of the range that they're at. So I'll just say that I'll roll disadvantage. Let's roll it twice, and I'll just take the lowest number that's there. So it's not going to be that one. All right, that's a nat 1. Cool.
Cloak
so
of
one them-
displacement. Woo!
he goes to fire his bow, and he aims true, and he looses, and the arrow like just kind of like loops around and smacks him in the face. So he's just gonna deal damage to himself. Cool. Arrow embeds itself in the skull. Next one. Not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. I'll be surprised if any of these guys hit. They'd have to roll 2 times with disadvantage to and land a shot. Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
Disadvantage doesn't stack.
Yeah, but I'm just doing it for this. They're really far away. He's got cloak of displacement. It would be really hard for them to hit. All right. None of them are hitting. These arrows just come flying are all around you. You dodge a bunch of them. And that'll be their turn. That brings us to Gangu.
All right, we are moving. I can get right about here.
Okay.
That's it. I'm just watching Ojutai clean up.
All right.
Oh, hey, Jingu. How's it
Hi
going?
there. Alright, that's it.
Very good. All right, Gangu. After you move, you see from around this pillar right here, Talmud Var appears.
Oh shit.
And begins casting a spell in your all's direction. To make sure that I got the distance right on this. It's bigger than that. So it's really. It's really like that big. Okay. So I need you and Ojutai to make a Constitution saving throw.
25.
15.
That'll do.
25 and
Hopefully.
15.
That'll do.
Let me make sure something here. So So 25 and 15. Ojutai, you do not save. Gengu, you do. Gengu, you take 10 necrotic damage. Ojutai, you take 20.
Okay.
Weak.
Ouch.
And that'll be their turn. Bastion is going to see this happen, and he's just going to run up right here on the edge of it and just kind of chill for a second. Harpy's going to kind of do the same. All right. That brings us to Ringo.
All right. So what does this AoE look like?
Cool. So you literally see this giant, like, it starts in the center. It's this giant, like, green ball of, like, necrotic energy, and it just kind of expands out into this big circle. And after it expands out, it just kind of, like, everybody, like, inside just takes this necrotic energy. And then it begins to dissipate over time. It'll be there for this turn, but it's dissipating.
Okay. All right. Go up here. I'll hop up. And I see this green energy.
Mm-hmm.
I see Talmet Var. And then how visible is this Talmet Var?
So after she casts that, she kind of like is like in half cover behind this pillar.
Okay, this Talmet Var.
Sorry?
This one
That
back
one
here.
should not be there. Ignore that one.
Okay.
And Cole breathes a sigh of relief as he realizes it's not a projection.
Well, is that relieving? All right, then then I'll jump. Can I see the one that's here when I initially jump? If I initially jump up back here, then
From that angle, yeah. I mean, it would be a very narrow line of sight, but yeah.
okay. I'm gonna.
She's just kind of peeking around the pillar, so she does have a little bit of cover like that.
Okay. I'm gonna uncap darkness.
All right.
Can Talmet Var see me?
Uh,
Or sense me, rather?
like she knows you're there. She just saw you.
That's not what I mean.
I mean, do you want to do an insight check that far away to see?
No, I mean, I need to know if I have advantage on the attacks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You do actually have advantage on the.
Wonderful. Then right here, I'm uncapping darkness, and I am unloading into that Talmet Var.
Okay.
And I have. Let me double check. I should have this feat. I have Spell Sniper, your range spells. Ignore half and 3/4 cover. Alright. So we're unloading on Talmet Var.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
For 8 magical force. $29 to hit. For 9 magical force.
All right.
And does it appear that these are having illusory effects on this Talmitvar, similar to the last time we faced Talmitvar?
It looks like it's just impacting her.
Okay. And another class. Uh, 26 to hit for 15 magical force. Little shimmer of the wrist. A 30 to hit for 13 magical force. $24 to hit for 11 magical force, and finally a natural 20 to round her out.
Very good.
Oh shit, 24 magical force.
Holy.
Dude, she's looking really, really hurt. She is bloodied and she looks hurt.
Nice.
What the fuck?
And then I'm ducking into cover, and Chuchi's capping the darkness back up.
All right. Cool. She is going to use a legendary action. And is going to cast these. All right. She's going to cast it at Gengu, who's in her line of sight right there. Let me make sure. Very much so.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I have so many damn tabs open. Alright. That is very good. Gengu, you see as this bolt of fire comes firing out of her hand as she holds it up towards you, and you take 22 fire damage from that. That ends Rango's turn. Her legendary action is over. So we fall onto Artis. Artis is going to run across here and just kind of chill for now. Cormit is going to get up on this bridge here. He's going to take a nice long swig of alcohol. He's going to aim his rifle past Ojutai and fire at the thing past Ojutai. That's going to be a hit. And that is... kills it dead. Alright. So he just snipes the thing in the head. You say that, and then he just kind of, you turn around, he just kind of gives you a big thumbs up, and then takes another twig of alcohol. Saoirse, it is your turn.
Okay. First, could I have a line of sight back onto the cave-in
Yeah,
from here. Could I make a perception check
go
to
for
see
it.
if the whatever was coming at us is
Lucas,
yikes.
So-
16?
what's going on with your camera?
My camera?
Is it fucked up for just me?
So
Hello? Can you hear
16.
me? Hello?
He look,
Yeah,
look
I can hear you. Yeah, it looks fun to me.
Okay,
Yeah. It
Uh,
might just be you. Yeah.
I guess so.
So 16.
want to make sure, like, no like fire energy is like burrowing through or something.
You don't see anything burrowing through, but through all the commotion going on, you just really focus your ears, and you just hear this constant banging. Not on the rubble; it sounds deeper, probably on the ice wall.
Okay. I'm gonna. All right, my risk assessment is done. I'm moving forward.
All right.
I don't know what was going on.
Fucking, I don't know.
I just tuned
either,
into the
dude.
stream and saw it. I was just like, what the hell?
Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I'll just move and cut and be with Harper there.
All right.
Good.
Cool. Tamavar's gonna use another legendary action. And this time aiming at Bastion. And she's gonna hold out her hands and fire off towards him. That's gonna hit. Bastion will take 21 fire damage. Alright. And this circle is now gone. That brings us to Durnan. Durnan's going to grab Simmons, drag him all the way up here to this corner. He's basically going to drop him off here and then stand up next to Cormit, and he's going to start reloading his double crossbow and spend his action doing that. Ojutide, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Seeing where all those fire bolts are coming out of, I'm taking my movement all the way up. That right? And I'm inhale super deeply, and gonna be more cold breath coming at him.
All right.
So DC 13 dex saves.
All right. Saves. And how many times you say you're doing it?
I'm doing both of my attacks at him.
Second one
Twice.
fails.
All right. First one damage. Yeah. So they saved on the first one, so they take 10 cold damage.
All right.
And one they failed. Of course, it's horrible. They take 8 damage.
Damn.
Cool.
Could it be the other way
So
around,
as you
man?
blast into her, you can see that she begins freezing up. And she begins stepping up closer and closer to you as this happens. She's almost completely covered in ice at this point. And she grabs onto your shoulders and then pulls you in. And whispers this into your ear.
Oh no. It's kind of a badass image though. She just like as the cold breath is going out, she's just
God, I hope this DM just says sweet nothings. That's it.
Excuse me.
Something about Ojutai and getting like detailed one-on-ones with the evil villains, you know?
Yeah, a lot of like direct stuff with villains, and it's not been fun for the most part.
What did the bear whisper to you as it mauled you in the first session?
Food.
Food.
Ojutai, she whispers that into your ear pretty quickly. And let me know when you've read it.
Okay.
After that, she pulls away and gives you a nice shit-eating, grinning smile. And then turns into a solid block of ice and begins crumbling away as she died. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna kind of stand there in shock.
All right. After that, all these skeletons are going to look far across the way, and they see this giant metal thing shining off in the distance. And then they just rack their arrows again, their bows, and they all loose arrows over towards Gengu.
No way. Do I get any sort of protection from this wall?
Which wall?
Is
Oh, the ice
one
wall.
still here?
Yeah. The ice wall is still there.
I mean, I guess only these two would see me. Or no?
So those four
Yes.
right there will shoot at you,
That would be-
and these other four will shoot towards Ojitai. And I'll just say they miss, man. They're not gonna hit you. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. You got your extra shit. Ojitai or Gengu, however, there's a chance to hit you. So those four are gonna strike. The first one missed, second one 22.
Yeah.
19,
Yeah.
and then 11. So there's 2 hits. You take a grand total of, drumroll, 13 piercing damage.
Oof.
Just to keep it all fair, I'll roll for these guys to hit Ojitai. Miss. 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 Super miss. All right. Arrows fly all around you, Ojitai. None of them hit you. That brings us to Gengu. It's your turn.
Yep. I'm gonna make my way over here. Oh, Ojitai, you really got it good. What's the plan now?
I'm just kind of standing there slack-jawed and not responding.
The skeletons had an effect on him.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually gonna go underneath the bridge. So I'm like under the bridge right here so that I'm out of range from these skellies. Or out of view.
All right.
That's it for me.
Very good.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right. Bastion is going to dash up to Gengu. Harpy is going to dash over here as well. That brings us to Rango.
I'm probably doing some dashing myself.
Okay.
Yeah, as I notice the skeletons across the way, I'll get behind this. Does this count as full cover if I get behind this?
Yeah, I'll go and give you full cover.
Seek. And that's as far as I'll be going.
Very good. That brings us to. Go ahead.
Those are the only enemies that I noticed, right?
I've
got a bonus action and a free
you
action.
can see in your line of sight. Yes, that is all that you can see.
Okay.
Artist is going to run all the way here. Full dash. Cormit is going to do the same. Saoirse, is your turn.
Hi. I will, I'll notice that Durnan is leaving Simmons, and so I'll kind of encourage him to follow me just to the edge here.
Okay,
And then I'll hold my action.
cool. Durnan will do his movement for now to there, and will also hold his action, probably to do a dash action. Ojutai, that is your turn.
I snap out of it after a moment of just standing there dumbfounded. I'm gonna use a dash. Start running across this water here. Get to these guys. And key points.
That's so like anime.
Yeah. Then gonna attack this first one right in front of me.
Okay.
Six to hit.
Kill it.
4. Ready? Oh shit, that's all of my movement was to get to that one. Just kind of stuck there.
Cool. That one's dead. Well,
Does he have any cover from the rest?
the rest of them immediately drop their bows, and all of them just get all around you.
Cool. Cool.
And they're all just gonna start taking turns swinging.
That held action.
Yeah, can I? Oh shit, hold on.
What would you like to do, Saoirse, as your held action before the melee begins?
I'm trying to see
Before
if
the
there
slaughter.
is a range on turn undead. I think there is.
There is.
Yeah, never mind. It's 30 feet. Never mind.
Oh, just short.
Yeah, right.
Shucks.
It's just short.
Let me make sure. Okay, so one of them does hit. 19 hits, right?
19 does hit.
Okay, so 2 hit. 16.
Which one hit?
Oh wait, once you get hit,
17.
don't your event like your stuff is gone? Your
The disadvantage on the attack rolls.
So I have one other trick up my sleeve to try to not take damage from the first one, and that's
Okay.
I have one superiority point that I'm going to use for a parry.
all right.
Is whenever another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and spend 1 die for the damage by the number you roll on the die plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
So
Let me roll damage for it then. Got 7 damage.
Oh, you
I
can
rolled
do
a
it.
total of 6.
Oh,
So you take 1 point of damage.
Take 1 point of damage.
All right. So the other ones are with advantage
All
now.
the rest of them are, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because flanking. Fuck.
Yep.
yeah.
That'll be a hit. You take 3 more piercing. That'll be a hit. You take 3 piercing.
Death by 1,000 skeleton bricks.
Yep.
16.
16 does not hit.
This is the last one. 11. That's it. That was all their slices.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
All right. That brings us. So that was Ojutai's turn. That brings us to Gengu.
Yeah, I'm just moving.
Constantly chasing the fight.
Exactly. I'm so fucking slow. All right, we're just going deep in this water. Gotta switch tools. There we go. Yep.
You see
there we go.
Gengu explode. No, I was joking. All right.
All right, that's it.
Harpy is
Let's just
gonna
dash.
full dash as well. I think he's got 20 feet of movement, so he'll get right next to. So first, Ojutai sprints across, gets around it, and these 2 big bots, just identical twins running across. Bastion has
Just-
25 feet, so he's gonna get to here, right behind you guys.
Well, I guess I could dash and get here, but
Okay. All right.
Pretty good
Let me double check something. Because these
and
guys.
not to be a party pooper, but I've got to wrap it up soon.
All right. We'll wrap it up very shortly. Cool. These guys held their action for forever. I almost forgot about them, but Ojitai being close to them made me remember.
Hey, you're welcome.
And they all come and gang up on you.
There's only so many that can fit.
Someone load me into a catapult and send me 70 feet that way.
All right. None of them getting ranged to attack you. Not even this fella here. That'll be their turn. Ringo, that is you.
All right, I'm turning around from the column. I'm uncapping the darkness, and I'm gonna start blasting.
Okay.
Can
You're just like a sentry, dude. Just like
artillery,
a
dude.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's another one there. So I guess if I actually peeked around the corner, that I could see him. I'll go right here. I'll make my presence known for a sec. All right. So, can any of them see me?
No, not in darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna focus on this fella right here first. The vampire guy.
Okay.
All right. Where are we?
Ooh.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
So that's gonna be 11 magical force, and I'm pushing him back 10 feet.
Okay. So you push this guy back 10 feet, and he falls off into the water below.
All right, and then
He's prone.
He's prone. Shit.
You knocked him off. He falls off the back. Falls.
All right, I'm not shooting him anymore then. I'm targeting the next guy,
Okay.
farthest from Ojitai. It's a crit.
It's a crit. Was that a nat 1 and a 20?
Was it?
I think so.
It was. 17 magical force, and we're pushing him back 10 feet. The first guy. Is he falling?
He does not fall into the water, but he does get pushed back.
Okay.
He's kind of at the bottom of this thing.
Okay. And then we'll target him. Actually. Yeah, we'll target him again.
All right.
Oh, another crit.
Damn. No shot.
That's gonna be 22 magical force, and we're pushing back another 10 feet.
He is super bloodied.
And then a little shimmer of the wrist. We're gonna target that same guy. So 27 to hit.
Yep.
For 13 magical force.
He's dead.
And then we're targeting the next furthest guy.
So this one here.
Yeah. It's gonna be 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Or 9 magical force. And push him back 10 feet.
All right.
And then we'll target him again. 28 to hit for 5 magical force. And then I will get to... I'll cap the darkness back, or Chuchi will cap the darkness for me. Then I'm going to right there.
All right.
It'll be it for me.
Very good.
say Say 5 magical force at the end? I thought it says you rolled a 10.
Oh, 10. It was 10 magical force. I don't know if I said 5.
Well, I can throw on another 5 for the fella. Okay. Cormit, I believe, can... Oh, yeah. At disadvantage, but he can attack. He's going to. That's not going to hit. He's going to try again. That's also not going to hit. All right. That's Cormit's turn. Artis is kind of stay where he's at for now. Saoirse, would you like to do anything?
Ooh. Yes, I will move as across. And I believe I actually can help a little bit here. I'll throw a first level guiding bolt down there. I'll target this. Well, I don't know why it's not this guy here.
Yep.
Okay. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. Oh my god. 7 radiant damage.
All right.
And then
He
the
takes
next attack on
7.
him has advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And now I'm good there.
All right. So that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll resume again next time. We're back at the very top of the order with Durnan. And then this gargantuan long battle should, I think, wrap up next session.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Interesting is right. Given the fucking
Yeah.
journal and whatever that whisper was.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Kiss the stream. Goodbye.
Bye, stream.
Sayonara.
Good night.